Okay, let's review everything to do with targets. So first of all, the definition of a target. What is a target?
A word pattern that describes someone who is or something that is affected by an action.
Someone or something affected by an action. So examples would be?
Oppressed, one who is oppressed.
Right, one who is oppressed. One who is denied, right? They're being affected by the action of oppression or denial. And there were two patterns that the target followed. The first was?
So mu as the first letter.
Right.
And a sound for second to last. So that's a fatha or an alif.
Right, mu plus a, right? Mu as the first letter, fatha or alif as the second to last. And then the second target pattern was?
Ma as the first letter.
Right, ma, not mu.
And a wow as the second to last letter.
Right, wow as second to last. Good. Okay. So those are the patterns. And then how do we trace pattern number 1 back to its original action?
Hide all the extras.
Right, that's always our first step. Remove extras, meaning the ending labels and the L. And then second step was?
To switch the mu for a u.
Right, we replace the mu at the beginning with a u, and then what does that leave us with?
The present passive version of the action.
Right, that leaves you with the present passive. And then we said that a target is like the passive version of an action, and so it makes sense that it leaves you with the passive. Okay, what about pattern number 2? How do we trace that back to its action?
So
first step is always
hide the extras.
Right, to hide the extras. And then second step?
Hide the ma and the wow.
Hide the ma and the wow. So basically
whatever makes it a target.
Yeah, the two things that make it a target. And what does that leave you with?
The leftover letters leave you with the past tense of the action.
The 3 letters that make up the past tense. Good. Okay, true or false? A target can only play the role of a receiver in a sentence because it has the meaning of one who is affected by the action.
False. A target is a normal noun and can play any role that a normal noun can play.
Right, a target is a normal noun. And we saw that distinction between a word pattern and role in sentence. So target is a word pattern, whereas receiver is the role in a sentence. Okay. And last one. There are 3 ways that an adverb can be expressed in Arabic, and they are, we've done this a bunch of times.
Back-to-back actions.
Right. First was back-to-back actions.
The second was while wow.
Second was the while wow. And the last one was?
Target/agent adverb.
Yeah, the agent/the target acting as an adverb. Very good.